Welcome to our new food technology unit on new food products. In this section, we're going to have a look at reasons for developing new products, and we're going to split it into two parts. So this short video is going to contain the reasons including customer concerns such as health and environmental issues, and we're also going to have a look at technological developments. You also have a mind map in style that you need to be filling out, so I would suggest that you actually pause after each section and get your summary notes down. So the first thing that we're going to have a look at is just a definition of the word innovation. So you would have probably heard the word innovation before, and it actually means a new method or an idea or a product. So we're having a look at innovations in the food industry. So consumers get bored. You probably get bored with different foods, and they're always looking for new things. So companies take advantage of that, and they also take advantage of the fact that their main aim is to increase profits. So everything that they do is to increase profits. It's not just to please the consumer, because if they didn't think they were going to make some money out of it, they wouldn't do it. But the innovations in the food industry can either be a completely new product, or it could actually be a new method of production or delivery of a product. It could just be something like a new variety or a new flavour, or it could be a new company coming onto the scene and they're actually making the same product that everybody else is doing. The first reason we're going to have a look at of why companies actually decide to make new products is due to consumer concerns. So two big consumer concerns are either concerns over people's health or concerns about the environment. So you'll notice people are getting more and more informed of health and nutrition issues, and that's due to the internet, social media. There's a bigger variety of information available, and that is forcing companies to listen to what consumers want and then create products that align with that. So you'll see coconut water over to the right, and coconut water has, been the latest craze over the last year in Australia, the last couple of years overseas, and you'll notice that there's lots and lots of different brands of coconut water out, and that's because people started to hear that coconut water replaces your electrolytes. They started to hear that coconut was particularly good for you because it was high in medium chain fatty acids. So companies started to think, well, we better start producing some more competition for the one or two brands of coconut water that were out there, and now you see an influx of lots of different coconut products. Another thing in regards to health is people want some healthier options available. They start to find out that they need lower salt, lower fat in their foods because they have some conditions. So companies then decide, well, we better start making low-fat chips, because people don't want to stop eating chips altogether, but they want to be able to have a lower fat option. The same sort of thing occurs with diet-related disorders. You've got things like celiac disease and lactose intolerance. Once upon a time it was really hard to get gluten-free products, and now there's many products that you can just pick up from the supermarket shelf. So that's something that companies looked at. The more that consumers start to be worried about things and they start to want to purchase foods, then they see that that's an area for them to try and make some money. The second area of concern we're going to have a look at is the environment. So similarly, I guess with social media and the internet, people have found out more things about the environment, and they want to have products that have minimal impact on the land, the water and the air. So growing food products takes a massive amount of environmental resources, so people want to know what's actually going into growing their food. And as they start to be concerned about this, they might stop buying particular brands of things because that company doesn't support the environment, or isn't committed to creating less pollution. Seafood is a big thing at the moment. People want to know that their seafood is sustainably fished, that it doesn't contain high levels of mercury. So people you'll notice that companies start to put these things on there, like cans of tuna, saying that it's sustainable and things like that. Food waste is another huge environmental issue. So people will start to research and see Next area we'll have a look at is technological developments. So obviously as time goes by, companies get access to more and more technology, and that then affects the foods that they have available. So you might have a look, so the 1980s, microwaves started to come out. They were much bigger and clunkier than the one pictured there. But as soon as people started having microwaves, then companies were looking at, well, what are some foods that we can get that could either be cooked or reheated in the microwave? And there was a massive influx of foods that were microwavable. Even now you'll know that, and some of you might have them in your freezer, you know, the steamed vegetables that you can do, and you can actually, you know, they've created a bag that can actually go straight into the microwave and you can cook straight in that. So lots of things happening with that. The 90s then saw bread makers were really popular. So then lots of companies got on board and said, well, we should create some different bread mixes, some bread flours that people can use in their machines at home. So that was really popular. And now one of the later things we have the coffee machines like Nespresso. And so by having those machines, then we had to create pods that could go in it. So it's not just the companies who make the machines now who are creating the pods, but you'll see like there's lots of different brands, even at Audi, of pods and things that you can buy. So technology has played a huge role in helping companies to create new products. Okay, so that completes the first part of the reasons for developing new food products. In the next few weeks, we're going to have a look at a few more reasons that companies decide to create new products. What you need to do now is make sure that you've filled in your style mind map and that you're up to date with all the things that we've discussed in this video. Thanks for watching.